Okay, we've seen Israel and Donald Trump. They said they're ready to tackle the insecurity currently ravaging Nigeria. And a lot of people are saying, with what is going on now, after Iran, Nigeria will be next. And at the same time, we've seen what Donald Trump is doing, sending military forces, sending KA-52, aircraft down here to Nigeria to support, yes, to support the Nigerian military. And from what we are hearing now, it's as if Hamas and Nigeria, what is your take as regards? Now Hamas is finally ready to, they are right here in Nigeria. We saw even the northern students marching Israel flag and United States of American flag. They said Nigeria must remain one, and the Fulani, and it's looking as if the plan to Islamize Nigeria is some. What is your take as regards people saying
the Igbos cannot stand or stay in this kind of messed up system? You know that Nigerian students were forcefully, seduced or deceived into matching their foots on American flag, on Israeli flag, because they detest what America and the state of Israel is doing in Iran. The axis of evil that has been bent on at least dividing and causing mayhem in the Middle East, spiral, is now accepted by northern Nigeria, because they are people that are mentally deviated, mentally, disoriented, mentally down. That's why they are marching on the flag of Israel, marching on the flag of USA, based on what the whole world has accepted. The whole world accepted Israeli, American military incursion in Iran. And why are Nigeria alphas, clerics like Gumi, kicking against it? It's simply because of low mentality stricken, imam, SADUANA, and emirs in the north. And let me tell you, the Igbo man can never tolerate this kind of bullshit. We will never be, party to it, a situation whereby Nigerian Christians are fighting Israel and America that are doing the right thing in the Middle East, Europe. Iran has gone out of control, developing nuclear, strength. And the uranium enrichment is the reason why they could target any country around the whole Middle East spiral. Look at the bombing of UAE, bombing of Bahrain, bombing of Qatar, bombing of Jordan. It is because of uranium enrichment. Tomorrow, they could actually target USA or Russia, sending their long-range ballistic, missiles to destroy other countries of the world. The evil axis, Nigerians are in support of evil axis. Do you know what it takes? Let me tell you. After Israeli-Iranian conflict, Nigeria is the next destination of US coalition with Israel to make sure that they bring down people that are sponsoring terrorism across the globe. And it is Iran, the axis of evil, that has actually taken over the Shah regime in 1979, was overtaken by Ali Khomeini Ayatollah since 48 years ago. And today, America, Israeli forces have actually decided to bring down the evil axis, Iran. And what will be the worst thing on the continent of Africa is Nigeria supporting Iran, which the Fulani Janjaweeds, the Arewa in the north, has actually, paying their allegiance, their support, their homage to Iran. Nigeria should wait. Tinubu is not doing enough. Nigeria should wait for IDF, Israeli Defensive Forces, and USA. US military forces and Israeli IDF, they are coming very soon to bring down and arrest someone like Gumi, the devilish cleric that has been supporting bandits, Fulani herdsmen, ISWAP, ISIS, Al-Shabaab, Al-Qaeda, and the rest of them. Listen, take our name out of it, remove Igbo man out of it. We are not in support of this system. A system that is supporting evil from Iran, evil from Hamas. And Hamas has intruded into Nigeria regions, spying people. I don't think that Fulani is aware. They are aware because they invited Hamas. You can see Hezbollah and Hamas. They have actually joined forces and they are operating right now in the northern region, spying people, spying Christian communities, especially Plateau State, Niger State, and rest of all the Christian states in the north. Imo man, Biafra, IPOB, indigenous people of Igbo land, we are not in support of Hamas. We are not in support of people, the students that are marching and desecrating, state of Israeli flag and US flag. Igbo man is not among. Igbo man will never support Nigeria. Igbo has exited in Nigeria.
But we know for a fact that Igbos are saying, all hope is not lost. We must leave this country. Whatever it takes for us to leave, we must leave because they cannot stay with terrorists. And at the same time, the Ralimo Congress led team that came to Nigeria here have finally submitted their report to Nigeria. And looking massive, he said what? Sharia is one of the constitution or law that must be abolished in Nigeria. They are saying whatever it takes for Trump to make it happen, that Sharia law should be abolished. What is your take as regards now? Tell the Riley Moore now telling Donald Trump that Sharia law should be finally crossed in Nigeria.
Yeah, thank you so much. The Fulani Janjaweeds and the Hausa, their Hausa counterpart with Yoruba Muslims, they actually embedded Sharia on Nigeria constitution and they were doing it cowardly. It was a cowardly venture of the Yoruba Muslims, Fulani Muslims, and the Hausa Muslims, because they don't want to make it known for Christians in Nigeria to understand that Sharia law are thoroughly embedded on Nigerian constitution. They are doing it secretly, and we've seen recently when Donald Trump administration has made up, their mind, their at least, policy to make sure that Sharia law embedded in Nigerian constitution should be deleted, absolutely wiped out. Nigeria is a secular state, secular country whereby everybody has freedom of his own religion. A useless Fulani Janjaweed, Fulani pig could not, cause incursion or invaded northern region, listen, of Hausa land. Force the Hausas, their own religion on the Hausas. Force the whole country, their own religion and their own Sharia law embedded or embed on our own constitution. And other tribes are looking like Lukman. Have you seen how far SADUANA SOKOTO has gone to deceive their Hausa counterpart and even intruded into the modern machinery, of this country? I mean government. The traditional government, the monarchical or monarchy is quite different from presidential system of government. Democracy is embedded within modern machinery called government. And you see how far Fulani has actually gone to infiltrate our, government that has been in place since 1960. They embedded Sharia law on our constitution. The Igbo man is not happy with that. Yoruba man is dancing along because the Yorubas, they succumb to Islam from the axis of Kwara, Ilorin. As I'm talking to you now, Osun State, Ondo State, Ekiti State, and Ilorin, they've actually been taken by the bandits. So what I'm trying to say is that Igbo man, our hand is not there. The vision of Nigeria is where I stand and I represent. And we don't care what happens. SADUANA SOKOTO might be the head here, as the Igbo Aguleri is the head of southeastern Nigeria. We don't care. We are not part of Nigeria. We have actually existed this country. No matter what it takes, we are not part of this country. Fulani Janjaweed has actually succeeded on defeating Nigeria, not Biafra. We are here. Israel is with us. American congressional men, they are with us. We can never, ever accept Nigerian system. Allowing Sharia in our constitution, the Hausas, the Fulanis, they started this business or game. They should finish it up themselves. Emergence of Biafra is so imminent. And the United States of Biafra is on course. We are not part of them. SADUANA SOKOTO, the enemy of Kanu, they might be trying hard to do what? To convince the docile, the gullible ones in the north, west, mid-belt, but not in the southeast. We are not. They can never bend us to respond to their, devilish, diabolical stimuli. We can never respond to that kind of stimuli. You know whom the Igbo man is. You can't deceive us. We are the best on the continent of Africa. That's all. Emergence of Biafra is fast, on alarming rate, coming to Nigeria. Biafra must leave Nigeria.
Okay, but can Trump arrest the, a lot of people say, can Trump arrest the Sultan of Sokoto? Just like you saw what happened to Escobar, you know, we saw what happened to, you know, Maduro in January.
Arresting SADUANA of Sokoto is as simple as ABC. SADUANA of Sokoto will never be that tough as Manuel Noriega of 1989. He was arrested, kidnapped by George Bush administration, Manuel Noriega of Panama. Then again, in 1986 or so, American military forces attacked Tripoli and Benghazi, attempting to arrest the Lord of Terror, Muammar Gaddafi. Nobody stopped them. Then again, currently we've seen Maduro and his wife Florence in Venezuela, Caracas, was attacked in Caracas, arrested and kidnapped into New York City over drug trafficking accusation or offense. Who the hell is SADUANA of Sokoto and the Emir of Kano? Emir of Kano, additionally, I bring him in, trying to tell you that SADUANA of Sokoto is just like Offensala. The suit where American military forces are. SADUANA of Sokoto is nobody. Fulani Janjaweeds and all their, you know, accolades in the Middle East are nothing. Say, anytime America wants to come and boggle SADUANA of Sokoto and the Emir of Kano into the United States to answer to their crime against Christians in Nigeria, it is as easy as ABC. Nigerian military forces could not stop them. The so-called Hichiba police that is putting on jumper, Hichiba police that is dressing like the Taliban, could not stop American military forces. Listen and listen good. This is an archaic religion, Islam, and the Fulani man want to die put. They cannot stop the CIA, FBI, and the American Marine. If they want to operate in Nigeria, it will be as easy as ABC. Listen, Venezuela is more powerful than Nigeria. What's up, Maduro? Maduro and Florence, his wife, should actually tell you what went wrong when they were, you know, forcefully abducted into the United States. Who the hell is SADUANA of Sokoto? And a cake traditional man. Say, listen and listen good. Nigeria should begin to count their blessings. After Israeli-American military operation in the Middle East, they turn the next person, the next country, the next port of call or destination is Nigeria. There are many dangerous terrorist platforms in Nigeria operating freely because they have actually overpowered federal government of Nigeria and all our military forces.